Good day to all of you. Myself, Dr. Arvind Sharma, Associate Professor in Physics, Government Dungar College, Bikaner. Today we are going to discuss about the same problem, finite square well sketch. A very simple and easy explanation is given by, and its link is Physics Space homepage. Physics Space's homepage. Okay. The reference is a very famous book, Introduction to Quantum Mechanics, second edition by Z.D. Griffiths. Okay. In this book, problem 2.32 is given and its solution is given by, and this is given on your internet material. So let us start. We already done it. Finite square well has the potential Vx equal to 0 for x less than minus a, 0 for the x greater than a, and Vx equal to minus V0 between x between minus e to plus, where again V0 is a positive constant energy. V0 is a positive constant energy. Negative sign means that the potential is in towards downward direction. A is constant, that is width of the potential, location on the x-axis. We are taking the potential on x-axis. We have analyzed the bound states of this potential. Bound state. Okay. So we can have a look now at the scattering states. Scattering states, that means energy is positive. For bound state, energy is negative. There are two different problems of finite square well potential for energy negative and energy positive. For energy negative, we got the results bound states, and for positive energy, we have scattering states. Following a similar procedure to that, the scattering states with the delta function potential. We solve the Schrodinger equation in three regions. Okay. Region 1, region 2, and region 3. For x less than minus a, we have psi x equal to a e raised to minus e raised to iota kx plus b e raised to minus iota kx. We have k equal to under root 2 me upon h bar. For second region, psi x given by c sine mu x plus d cos x. This solution can also be taken in the exponential form. This is a different approach. You can take the solution in exponential iota kx for positive, that means simple harmonic motion equation, and you can take also the equation as sine and cosine form. But results are same. So you learn about this solution, that how the same results that is in your book and by using this solution here. So this is a change in this article, so I explain it and I again explain this article for you, where mu equal to twice under root 2m e plus v naught upon h bar. For x greater than a, we assume as unusual that the only incoming wave is from negative axis. So the only wave in this region is moving to the right outward, because there is no boundary in the third region. So there is solution only incoming wave e raised to iota x kx, and there is no term of e raised to minus iota kx, that is reflected wave is not possible. Since the potential is finite everywhere, we know that the potential is finite everywhere. Both the wave function and its derivatives must be continuous everywhere. Potential, if potential is not finite, then this kind of conditions is not possible. This is only possible for if potential is finite everywhere. Both the wave function and its derivative must be continuous everywhere. At x barabar minus a, these two conditions yield a e raised to minus iota k plus b e raised to iota k equal to minus c sine mu a plus d cos mu a, because differentiation of sine is cos is okay. You can easily see from here equation psi 1 x and psi 2 x. We are taking at x equal to minus a and plus a. So at minus a, because sine is minus, so there is minus sign and its derivative. Similarly, at x equal to a, we have two equations. So we have four linear equations and 5 unknowns. We have 4 linear equations in 5 unknowns. So we can solve 4 of the constants in terms of the remaining one. We can easily calculate the 4 constants and in terms of the remaining one, B, C, D, F in terms of A. This most easily done using software such as Maple. There are many softwares also. So this is given by a researcher and it can be used for research. Maple is a software. There are many kinds of softwares, Mathematica, MATLAB, Maple, which are frequently used for mathematical analysis that you done, and you for you it is very rigorous and very lengthy. And if you write any kind of programs in different kinds of softwares in Maple, Mathematica and MATLAB, then these are very easy and you can easily solve these theoretical analysis by changing the different variables. The results are, you can easily do it by using mathematical analysis, that means algebraic equations you solve. B, C, D, F. The transmission coefficient. The transmission coefficient is F upon A. T equal to F upon A square. And this result becomes 4k square mu square upon sine square 2 mu a k4 plus mu square minus 2 mu square k square plus 4 mu square k square. And this expression can be written as k square minus mu square whole square. K square minus mu square whole square. Okay? And this is equal to 1 upon, if just divide by this denominator functions, so you can easily go 1 upon 1 plus k square minus mu square whole square sine square 2 mu a upon 4 k square mu square. The reciprocal of t is t inverse is equal to 1 plus k square minus mu square whole square sine square 2 mu a upon 4 k square mu square. We can write this in terms of original physical parameters by substituting k and mu. We know that k and mu are expressions of E and V is equal, and by replacing we get the result t inverse equal to 1 plus v naught square upon 4e bracket 1 plus v naught bracket close sin square bracket twice a upon h bar under root 2m bracket e plus v0 bracket close and again bracket close. This transmission probability becomes 1. That is, there is no reflection whenever the sine term is 0. If this term is 0, then it becomes 0 and t becomes 1. There is only such kind of possibility if theta becomes n pi multiple of pi. This is theta equal to this. For this condition, and this is the condition when there is reflection from x equal to minus a and x equal to plus a boundaries. X minus a boundary reflects and x equal to a boundary reflects many times, and these reflected waves interfere as destructive interference. So reflection coefficient becomes 0 and t becomes 1. And if this is multiple of 2n plus 1 pi upon 2, that means multiple of pi upon 2, 2n plus 1 pi by 2, in that case interference is not destructive. Okay, so there is maximum intensity and the condition that is that at that time R becomes maximum and T becomes minimum. Okay, so there are two extreme conditions, so only for n pi condition T becomes 1. This phenomena occurs in Ramsauer-Townsend effect, which involves the scattering of electrons of atoms of inert gases. The scattering of electrons of atoms of inert gases. The scattering of electrons of atoms of inert gases. Classical physics predicts that the number of electrons scattered should increase monotonically with their energy. This is very important concept. Classical physics predicts that the number of electrons scattered should increase monotonically with their energy. But in fact, a minimum is observed for a certain electron energies. Okay? A model in which the inert gas atom is treated as a finite square well provides a simplified explanation of the effect that we do here. Okay, so now we understand about the Ramsauer-Townsend effect. The article given by this article is given in Wikipedia. Again, I suggest you that the Wikipedia article is not always good and not always accurate. There may be some mistakes because it can be modified by any person. That means it is not sure about the persons that they are doing the right things. So many times we use these articles only for some conceptual ways, and if you have some confusion, if any kind of data and any kind of explanation, you should match it with your books. Okay, so here is a very good explanation is given here, so I just explain it. That is also useful for your this article, Ramsauer-Townsend effect. Ramsauer-Townsend effect, also sometimes called the Ramsauer effect or the Townsend effect. is a physical phenomena involving the scattering of low energy electrons by atoms of a noble gases. Scattering of low energy electrons by atoms of a noble gases. The effect cannot be explained by classical mechanics but requires the wave theory or quantum mechanics. Definition. When an electron moves through a gas, when an electron moves through a gas, its interaction with the gas atoms. Point to be noted that when electron moves through a gas, then its interaction with the gas atoms cause scattering to occur. These interactions are classified as inelastic if they cause excitation or ionization of the atom to occur, and elastic if they do not. Okay, so the problem is like that the electrons are coming from left to the gas atoms, and gas atoms behaves like a square well potential problem. Okay, and the electrons transmission show the resonant scattering in the experiment. These results are observed by the Ramsor and Townsend. The probability of scattering in such a system is defined as the number of electrons scattered per unit electrons current, per unit path length, per unit pressure at 0 degree centigrade, per unit solid area. The number of collisions equal to the total number of electrons scattered elastically and inelastically in all angles, and the probability of collision is the total number of collisions per unit electron current, per unit path length, per unit pressure at 0 degrees. Okay, because noble gas atoms have a relatively high first ionization energy. Point to be noted that they have relatively high first ionization energy, and the electrons do not carry enough energy to cause excited electronic states. Ionization and excitation of the atom are unlikely, and the probability of elastic scattering over all angles is approximately equal to the probability of collision. Description. The effect is named for Karl Ramsor. This is the time interval when they work. Okay. And John Searle Townsend, who each independently studied the collisions between atoms and low energy electrons in the early of 1920s. Collisions between atoms and low energy electrons in the early 90s. If one tries to predict the probability of collision with a classical model that treats the electron and atom as hard spheres, one finds that the probability of collision should be independent of the incident electron energy. This is given by Coolidge. Probability of collision should be independent of the incident electron energy. However, Ramsor and Townsend observed that for slow-moving electrons in argon, krypton, or xenon, the probability collision between electrons and gas atoms obtains a maximum values for electrons with a certain amount of kinetic energies. These are about 1 electron volt for xenon gas. This is Ramsor-Townsend effect, and that is also proved by the theoretical analysis if you plot the graph between T versus E upon V0. No good explanation of this phenomena existed until the introduction of quantum mechanics. which explains that the effect results from the wave-like properties of the electron. If we are considering the wave-like properties of the electrons, then it can be explained according to quantum mechanical arguments. A simple model of the collision that makes use of the wave theory can predict the existence of the Ramsor-Townsend minimum. Okay. Bohm presents one such model that considers the atom as a finite spherical potential. There are many researchers who do the work on this topic, and this is the way that many researchers do the problems or research on the same fields, and their predictions and results may be different, and according to the theoretical and experimental matching, the research is acceptable of some scientists or any one of them. Okay. Predicting from theory of kinetic energy that will produce a Ramsor-Townsend minimum is quite complicated, since the problem involves understanding the wave nature of particles. However, the problem has been extensively investigated both experimentally and theoretically and is well understood. See the Johnson and Dwight is another scientist. In 1970, Grzyński has proposed classical explanation of Ramsor effect using effective picture of atom as a oscillating multipole of electric field, dipole, quadrupole, octupole, which was a consequence of his free fall atomic model. There are references from this article is written. I already explained in last few lectures. Many times I have explained that references are necessary for writing an article. In your normal books it is not given. If you read foreign writers or good Indian writer books, there is always references are given chapter wise or at the last of book. So Ramsor-Townsend effect, and this is a paper, Ramsor effect as a result of the dynamic structure of the atomic shell. In Physical Review, there are many different kinds of journals, and Physical Review is the most impact or most effective journal in research area. There are many kinds of papers. From this article is written. These are the references: Bohm, Johnson. This is the chapter from some book. So this is the way how to write any article. This is the very good book of Quantum Mechanics, Introduction to Quantum Mechanics by Z.D. Griffiths. Okay. So when you write your dissertation, so this method is adopted for your writing dissertation in your MSc final, and these references are given by here. There may be different kinds of representation of number of references. It may be equal to the, it may be from like that. Before that you just write in the here, this is superscript or subscript, and it may be equally spacing, before dot, after dot, upward, downward, that means subscript or superscript. And there are many kinds of way you can show the reference, and that kind of number given in the statements are for references, and these references are given as chapter wise or book wise. So we just understand about the square well potential. That is a very famous explanation, theoretical and experimental. So thanks to all of you.